Hey guys, welcome to the 18th tutorial of data structures. And in previous video or in previous tutorial we have seen what is an infix, what is a prefix and what is a postfix. And using stack in this video we are going to see how to convert an infix operation into an infix expression into a postfix expression using a stack operation. Okay, so before we are going to see the rules, if you haven't subscribed the video, subscribe, like and comment and share the video and support us. And now moving on to the concept, these are the rules to convert an infix expression into a postfix expression. Okay, there are basically four rules, and this is the expression which we are going to convert it into a postfix expression. This is an infix expression where the operators are between the operands, correct? So these are the expressions and which we are going to convert it into a postfix expression. And before going into the rules, what are the characters available in these expression? Character is each space, alphabet, operator, parenthesis, special characters, everything is included as a character. Okay, so we are going to see one character after another from left side to right side. Okay, so this is what we are going to see. And A, B, C, D, E, these five elements are called as the operands. Okay, and star, plus, minus, slash are called as operators. And then left parenthesis and right parenthesis are nothing but special characters. This hash operator indicates that the end of the expression. Okay, now the basic rules are: rule number one, operands. Okay, if the character is in the sense the thing which we are going to scan. So if this is the character, if the character is an operand, what we are going to do is we are having two categories. One is stack, another one is output. Okay, we are using the stack in order to generate the output. Okay, so the first rule is, if the character is, which we are going to see, is an operand, which is A, B, C, D, E. If it is an operand, you can directly place it onto the output. So you should not push the operands inside the stack. If it is A, B, C, D, E, it is any operand, you can directly push it onto the output. This is your first rule. Please note down all the rules, because in next tutorial we are going to see the example program based upon these rules. So noting down these rules will be helpful for you to see the next tutorial. Okay. Then if it is an operator, what is an operator? Asterisk, plus, minus and slash. Okay. So now there is a tricky condition for this one. If it is an operator, we are going to push it into the stack. Okay. If it is an operator, we are going to push it into a stack. Now these operators has priority levels. Okay. As we have seen, the Board-Marx rule. Okay. These operators has some priority rules, such as there are totally 4 common arithmetic operators which we are going to use in an expression, correct? Now the priority indicates that hash operator and slash operator is of equal priority. Okay, and then plus operator and minus operator is of equal priority. Okay, now the condition is, if we are having an operator which is already existing in a stack, then we have to compare the operator which we are going to push into the stack and the operator already available in the stack, which is, now the rule is, an operator, if the character is an operator, push it onto the stack. Okay, so while scanning each element, if it is going to be a operator, we will be pushing into the stack, right? But the problem occurs when there is a collision between two operators. Okay, so note down this condition very importantly. Okay, now star and slash operator has equal priority. Okay, and plus and minus has equal priority. Now while we are pushing one operator into a stack, and if there is already another operator available in the stack with equal priority, okay, then it has to be popped out first before inserting this element. Okay, so before inserting a new element or new operator, we have to pop out that old operator outside. Okay, for example, so let us consider that asterisk operator and slash operator are of highest priority, and addition operator and minus operator is of lower priority. Okay, the possibilities which can happen inside a stack is that lower priority and above which a higher priority can be available. Okay, for example, plus above that asterisk, plus slash, minus asterisk, minus slash. These possible combinations are allowed inside a stack where a higher priority is available below a lower priority. But in case if the stack consists of high or low high or low low, these conditions are not accepted for the stack process. Okay, so when these collisions happen, what we have to do is we have to empty the stack first and then insert the next element. So what we are going to do is, so when if these conditions repeat, okay, so we will take it as an example for the higher order and higher order. If one higher order is asterisk, which is already available inside the stack, the next element is going to be slash, which is also of equal priority. Okay, so if we want to insert this element inside the stack, then first we have to move this operator outside the stack. So as these are equal priority, higher priority and higher priority is not possible. Okay, and similarly, if asterisk is already available inside the stack and the next element which we are going to insert is plus or minus, and this operator which we are going to insert is of lower priority when compared to the asterisk. So before inserting this operator into the stack, we have to pop out this element. Okay, so we have to pop out this element. So that's what they are saying over here. If it is an operator, push it onto the stack. We are pushing it into the stack, and the condition is before pushing into the stack, we have to check whether it is of equal priority or higher priority. Okay, so if it is either equal priority or higher priority, then we have to pop out the element first. Okay, so the only possible combination is lower priority already available inside the stack, and the element which we are going to insert into the stack should be higher priority, not the element which is already available inside the stack. Okay, so this is the second rule, and the third rule is left parenthesis. If you are detecting a left parenthesis in your expression, what you have to do, just push it onto the stack. Okay, so what will happen is, if the element is already executed like this, if you are encrossing around the left parenthesis, it will also be added inside the stack. Okay, and if we are including to a right parenthesis, then what we have to do is we have to pop all the operators from stack till it reaches the left parenthesis. For example, if it is like this is your left parenthesis, star minus right parenthesis. Okay, if this is the case, if you are recognizing a character as a right parenthesis, then pop all operators. Pop means removing the elements or deleting the last element from the stack. So this is your right parenthesis and this is your left parenthesis. So if you are encrossing around the right parenthesis, then you have to pop all the elements until you come across a left parenthesis. Okay, so these are the 4 rules which are available for the process of infix to postfix conversion using stack operation. Okay, now based upon these rules, we are going to convert this expression into a postfix expression, which will be discussed in the next video. Okay, so until we meet in the next video, it's Karthikeyan signing off.